Good evening and welcome to Weekend Update. I'm your host, Eric Farmer. Today is Saturday, March 22nd, 2025, also known as my birthday. Yeah, it is my birthday today. I'm on a little early because I'm working on a StreamYard 1 week free trial here because I ran out of time for this month. So we'll see how it goes. Came on early, so I'm thinking my week's free trial probably end about 5 o'clock, which is about less than 3 hours from now. So thought I would come on early, get a nice live stream in here, see who shows up. But yeah, I probably won't be on next week. We'll see how it goes. I'll try to come on next week, but according to StreamYard, I shouldn't be able to go on next week. But I'll be back in April for sure, and probably I'm gonna have to start doing shorter streams. So I'm only gotten 5 hours a month now because I don't want to pay for it anymore. So 5 hours. So yeah, I'll be doing like 1 hour streams in April. We'll see. Maybe things will change. My economic situation will get better, and I'll be able to resubscribe to the premium StreamYard. Just in time for April Fool. Yeah. Yes, sir. But we'll see, man. If they let me stream next week, I will, but I can't afford to pay them right now, man. They wanted like $400 and something for me. And I think when I first started paying for StreamYard, it was like $200 a year. So they doubled the price. I don't know. How much do you live stream, Joe? I just want to ask some other. I think a lot of people, man, they have like unlimited. They don't have to pay for it. Dang, Joe was in the hospital for 2 days this week. That sucks. What's happened? Was it about your kidney problem? But yeah, it's pretty not too nice out today. Kind of, but not too bad. It could be, could be a lot worse this time of year. I think it was SR. I don't know. SR. Not sure. Oh, stroke. Damn. That's gnarly. But didn't confirm. What happened, man? You just like pass out or something? They had to call an ambulance? Bummer. But yeah. What is going on this week? Shit. Joe was in the hospital for 2 days. That's no good. The big story of the week, the new Snow White movie came out. Pretty sad, man. That's the big story of the week. And it's bombed. Nobody likes it. It sucks. The reviews I'm hearing, which is what I was expecting. It felt like a tree, and the boy woke up to the boy slapping me awake. Damn. It's gnarly, man. So what, he just called the ambulance, and man, it's so frightening, man. I feel fortunate to never have had any serious health problems. Knock on wood. But yeah, you never know, man. I mean, you sore from just falling over? And I live really dangerously, man. I don't have any medical insurance. You know, if I get good side of it is I haven't had a drink since. I could have contribute to it, huh? But drinking could have an impact on that. I think. Is that what the doctor told you, man? You got to quit drinking. I don't want to quit drinking, man. It's the only way I can sleep at night. But yeah, my birthday today, man. The birthday fairy fucking came, left me a package. It's pretty nice. Somehow the birthday fairy just shows up every year. It's amazing. Bringing me all kinds of gifts. Yeah, thanks. 27 today. At least that's what I tell the ladies. Yeah, I can still pass for 27. Yeah. Got some pretty decent gifts. And reminds me. Oh yeah. St. Patrick's Day was this week too. I got this bag. Homegrown weed. Colorado homegrown cannabis. Another first thing I noticed when I opened the package, I smell weed. Yeah. Pretty nice. Little buds. But this person that grew this weed, they said they can't, this is the last homegrown they're going to have. So yeah, I feel very fortunate to get some of that. I didn't think you smoked weed either. Didn't even know you smoked weed, Joe. But when was that? What days were you in the hospital? Lifestyle about to get boring. Yep, you might have to even quit drinking coffee. If you ever did. You don't smoke cigarettes, do you? I don't think I've ever seen you smoking cigarettes. Yep. Skull and Bones Day today, baby. 3/22. But yeah, we had St. Patty's Day. What was that like here? I think it was kind of cold. It wasn't a beautiful day, but it hasn't been bad. I drink pop, and yeah, I'm a chain smoker. That's on the list. Yeah. Smoking cigarettes is the hardest thing to quit, man. God. I tried so many times before I finally was successful. Drink pop, man. I don't drink pop at all. Only barley pop. What kind of pop do you drink, man? Is it the kind with high fructose corn syrup? Most of it is. I only drink, if I do drink a soda, it'll be a Mexican Coke or any kind of soda that's Mexican, because they only use real sugar. They don't use high fructose corn syrup. I think that's what really killed my mother, was drinking a lot of Coke. All that high fructose corn syrup. It destroys your pancreas. Oh, yeah, the more corn, the better. The corn syrup. Corn syrup. I heard that shit's not good for you, man. I try to avoid it, but it's almost in everything. Any kind of sweet drink, especially American made. Man, American food is so fucked up, man. If you go to a lot of other countries, man, a lot of the shit that's our common food here is illegal in a lot of other countries. I think high fructose corn syrup is one of them that are banned in a lot of other countries. There's a lot of things that American they just don't fucking give a fuck about Americans, man. They want us all to die. Eat the poison. Soon you'll be eating the bugs. The bugs are probably healthier for you. But no, I think good to see you too, man. But I heard there's something in bugs that are really bad for humans. Can't remember what it was. But there's some parasite, I think, that lives in insects. Or something that humans can't handle, or something. And there's something that's about bugs that humans can't consume. It's really bad for us. So that's why bugs are not a good food source for humans. But on the other hand, I heard there's a lot of people around the world that eat bugs. So some of the healthiest people in the world, man. Like in China, they eat a lot of cockroaches. The exoskeleton. That's what chitin is. Well, you could just, crack the exoskeleton like a peanut. Just discard it like a peanut shell. No, I've never eaten it. I'm sure everybody's eaten bugs. You just don't know it. They're in other foods, and there's so much insect matter is acceptable by the FDA. And so much rat feces matter is acceptable by the FDA. Eat them like a spider, suck up them juices. That's why spiders don't eat the shell. Huh? They fill them full of fucking venom that liquefies their guts, and then they stick a straw in there, suck it out. Spiders are sick, man. It's one of the things that fucking freaks me out in this world is spiders, man. I'm definitely arachnophobic, but I'm not as bad as I used to be. But on one hand, I'm arachnophobic. On the other hand, I really like spiders, and I won't kill them. I find them fascinating, but I don't want them getting on my body. You see videos of like people like handling spiders and shit. They're letting the black widow crawl all over their hands and shit. And I couldn't do it, man. I held a tarantula once, but I don't kill them. I have a superstition that killing a spider is bad luck. And that maybe unless you're going to eat it, I think. I think it's not bad luck to kill any animal if you're going to eat it. People just kill spiders for no reason, And spiders are really beneficial. 99% of spiders are not dangerous at all to humans, and they kill off a lot of flies and shit, other insects that are pests. So yeah, I let spiders just live in my house. I don't kill them, but every once in a while I get bit by them. It seems like at least once a year I get spider bite on me. I think they crawl on my bed or something, bite me while I'm sleeping. I don't know. I seem to get it. It seems like they always bite me, like on my legs. So I wear short pants a lot in the summer. So maybe when I'm working, sometimes a spider will crawl on my leg and bite me. I think I don't even notice it. It doesn't even hurt until afterwards. Then you see this like a zit form on your leg or whatever. It looks like kind of like a zit, red mark, like a spider bite. And it's itchy, man. Spider bites are very itchy, and they take a long time to heal. But yeah, that's what I've noticed. I noticed that I get bit a lot. There's a lot of spiders up here. There's a lot of spiders everywhere. They're very prolific creatures. And ants. I probably got about 100 different species of ants that lives on this property. Probably millions and millions and millions of ants. Unless just under an acre of land, you probably got tens of millions of ants. I don't know. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but a lot of fucking ants. I think ants must be the most prolific creature on Earth, at least on land. You ever notice that? You could be out in the middle of nowhere, like on the highest mountain somewhere, on the most remote rock, and look down and you'll see ants crawling around. Everywhere. Amazing though how life on this planet is so prolific. It's like every little, any little niche, nook and cranny that life can possibly exist, there's life there. But people say that there are a lot of life forms that are in danger of going extinct on this planet. I don't know. I think they're just a bunch full of shit. It's just trying to fucking scare us all, so that we will hate humans more because we're killing off all the species of life. No, we're not. Life continues to flourish, no matter how much they tell us that we're destroying it. No, maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, yeah. Eats the bugs. Life lives under my toenail, so I know it's everywhere, man. You know how many little microscopic creatures live on humans? It would gross you out, man. I knew this one friend of mine, he had this book. It was called The Life That Lives on Humans. And like, oh man, there's so many. Your body is crawling with microscopic little creatures. Little tiny mites that fucking live in your eyelashes and shit. Yeah. There's just so many different, Earth is just so crawling with living creatures, from the very microscopic to the largest life form on the planet, right? The blue whale, I think, or is it the sperm whale? I think it's the blue whale is the largest creature on Earth, right? Little T-Rexes running around. Microscopic T-Rexes. I don't even know if, I don't think that T-Rexes ever really existed myself. They made all that shit up out of whale bones and shit. They found some big sea creatures, fossils, and created dinosaurs. That's my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. The blue whale is the largest creature on Earth, yes. I think it's the largest creature that ever lived. It makes the dinosaurs look tiny. If the dinosaurs ever truly existed. But, you know, big creatures like that could live in the ocean. Ocean is so fucking huge, man. 75% of the planet. I've seen whales, man, when I was a kid in California. So awesome. You're just like chilling on the beach, and all of a sudden you just see this whale jump out of the water. Wow. I was out boogie boarding when a whale was like swimming like right next to me. Like, damn. It's a little frightening. In the California, they're called the California gray whales. And they're fucking big, man. I mean, they're huge. No, they're probably way smaller than a blue whale, but man, they're big. And man, you see, every once in a while, you just see one jump out of the water. It's so cool. And dolphins too. And dolphins are amazing creatures. We live in the biggest creature. We live in the biggest creatures. Remember Jesus saying, we live on a corpse. Jesus said that. The earth is a corpse. We're like a bunch of maggots crawling around. Yeah. Humans are like parasites. I remember when I was a kid, there was a cartoon like in a Playboy magazine or something. And like, it was like Mars was talking to Earth. And Earth was like, oh, you got humans. Like it was some kind of a STD, humans. Yeah. Humans are like herpes on the planet Earth. Basically, yeah. We build everything, all destroy in the natural world and put concrete and asphalt everywhere. Like genital sores on the earth. No, I believe that, man. That everything has a consciousness. The earth has a consciousness. Mother Earth is a female. And the universe even itself is like, it's like a big consciousness. The whole fucking thing. One huge consciousness that we live on. And we have the arrogance to believe that our brains create consciousness. I don't think so. Consciousness creates the brain. Yeah, I don't see how many people show up today because it's so early, but I thought, if my weekly free trial to StreamYard runs out, at least I'll have to get this one in. Get a good long live stream in here. And then start doing 1 hour live streams next month. And then maybe I could do 3 1 hour live streams and 1 2 hour live stream. Or I could do 4 1 hour and 15-minute live streams. As long as I keep it at the 5 hour mark for the month. Or I could, there's a lot of different options. do a bunch of really short ones and one long one. I think what I'm going to do is 3 1-hour live streams and 1 2-hour live stream. That'll equal 5 hours for the month. Still thinking we are in a bubble and the stars are angelic. Wow. Trippy, man. In a bubble, so you think outer space is like water? That's what some people believe. We live in a dome, and on the other side of the dome is water. As above, so below, right? So that most of the earth is water. There's all kinds of crazy ideas out there, right? You know, the flat earth theory and shit. How does water get on the earth? Is our ocean connected to the outer space? It's impossible. If you go down deep enough into the ocean, you would come out in outer space. You can't swim. That's weird. I don't know too many people that can't swim. You say you're from California and you can't swim? I practically learned to swim before I could walk. My parents just threw me in the water and said, "Swim or drown, motherfucker." That's how they did it back in my day. How did you teach your kid to swim? You throw him in the water. If he didn't drown, he learned to swim. Could dog paddle like a madman. Yeah. I used to be a really good swimmer when I was a kid. It was like one of the fastest in my age group. And yeah, I took swimming lessons and I had my lifeguard certification. I never became a lifeguard, but I had my certification. And I almost drowned one time in the ocean a couple times. And one time I was saved by a lifeguard. No matter how good of a swimmer you are, man, you can still get in trouble in the ocean and drown. You can swim, just not for long. I know you live in fucking Minnesota, man, the land of lakes. You got to know how to swim. No, I bet those lakes are cold as fuck. I know the lakes here are pretty fucking cold, man. At least up here in the mountains. I swam in some lakes down around Denver that are not too bad in the summertime. You can handle the cold water. I mean, it's pretty cold, but it's not like up here in these mountain lakes. Man. You got to jump in and you got to get out right away. You can't just hang out in there. It's just too fucking cold, even in the middle of summer. We used to go cliff jumping at this one spot, not too far from here. In Nederland, there's a pond. There's a lake in Nederland. There's a couple spots where you can jump off cliffs into the water. Man, that water is cold. The lakes don't seem to warm up till August, I bet. Yeah, they don't ever warm up here because it's constant. There's constantly snow melting in the higher mountains, and it fills up these reservoirs down at this elevation. So it's always like cold snow melt water. And it doesn't warm up because the water flows through the canyons. And the canyons get very little sunlight. But I guess it probably warms up a little bit in the reservoir. but not much. But yeah, have you heard about the new Snow White movie? It's like the worst fucking movie ever made, people are saying. I watched a couple reviews. So people just hate this. They love hating on the Snow White movie. You know, I haven't read one good review about it. I not read or like watched a review on YouTube. I probably watched about 4 or 5 reviews on it just because it was pretty funny. How people were just like, yeah, this is just garbage. The worst movie ever fucking made. That's what do you expect in this world we live in today? You know, they make movies nowadays to piss people off. And that's what, and then it seems like this new Snow White movie is really pissing people off. It's pissing off little people. I wouldn't use the M word because, yeah, they didn't hire Dorset City. You know, they had some dwarfs that they were going to hire, and they said, no, we'll just do it with fucking CGI, right? Everything's done, you know, so much. Pretty soon they won't need any actors at all in Hollywood. All the movies will be totally computer animated. Yeah, they've already done a few movies just totally made by AI. And they're horrible. And AI is just you can't get away from it these days, man. I'm just so sick of AI. Oh, you know, they were saying there's all kinds of talk about AI this week, and they're saying by 2026 we're going to have ASI. They're calling it now. Artificial super intelligence. If they had dwarves, people might have watched it. Yeah. The movie is bombing. No one's going to see it. And I want to go see it just to see how fucking horrible it is. I heard it's really bad. I mean, it's just depressing to look at the screen. People are saying this. The colors are so mundane and just awful. Great. Now we can all feel dumb. Yeah, that's what it's all about. I just wait until somebody does a positive review on this movie. But no, they're saying this. It's like communist, or like, you know, it's all based on communism, you know. And you know how much we hate communism here in America. Commies. It's just really weird. They took one of the best movies of all time ever made and just destroyed it. You know, what's the point? That's just what movies are nowadays. It's an abomination. It's just horrible shit in your face. They're going to press certain agendas, right? That they really love nowadays. You know, things that I'm not allowed to talk about, or I'll get a strike for hate speech. You know, if I talk about these groups of people that are promoted in today's world, right? Yeah, and they're protected. So don't talk about them. No, it's like I saw a video yesterday. It was Shane Dawson. Right? I haven't heard of Shane Dawson in a long time. You know, I watched a couple of his videos back in the day, and it really, really sickened me. This guy, you know, he's really popular amongst the younger generation, and he just promotes nothing but just horrible shit. But I didn't know how far. You know, back then he was always like kind of weird, but nobody really thought he was, you know, totally, you know, homosexual. But now there's no doubt about it. He's come out of the closet as totally homosexual. And I just saw he was doing a video where he went to Disneyland and he was going to expose, talk about all the conspiracy theories of Disneyland, which I find interesting, that subject, because there's a lot of conspiracy theories about Disneyland, as there should be. Most of them are true, but I started watching it and I'm just like, yeah, now he's totally out of the closet, man. He's got himself a boyfriend, and he's got millions and millions of fucking subscribers, and he gets millions and millions of views on every one of his videos. So, I think, he came out as totally homosexual and his channel just took off. That's the point I'm getting at, right? They probably told him, he's not even really homosexual, but if you come out like you're homosexual, man, your channel will go to the stratosphere. You will make millions and millions of dollars. It's fucking fucked up, the world today, man. People like that, horrible people like that, get their channels get promoted to everybody, because they're homosexual. I never watched it. I just know it was going to crash because of the dwarf issue. They should have hired them. It's more than just a dwarf issue. It's just, there's so many things wrong with that fucking thing. It was just, Disney made that movie to piss people off. That's all there is to it, man. It's a divisive, time to bust out the Speedos, Eric, and watch you soar. No doubt. If I came out as gay, man, my channel would probably go to the moon. That's fucking hilarious. That's what's going on, man. That's the world we live in today. It's just disgusting. These are the people that are promoted. People like Shane Dawson, this horrible, pukey fucking, I can't stand him. And now he's just like hanging around with these gay guys. Oh, it's just, in my opinion, it's disgusting, man. I'll probably get in trouble for saying that. It's hate speech. There's no place for that kind of speech here on this platform. Check it out. I'll show you guys another one of my birthday presents I got. 5-pack of Bic lighters. It's awesome. Fucking birthday fairy brought me a birthday fairy. A 5-pack of Bic lighters, man. I got dark blue, black, light blue, black, and lime green. That's enough lighters to last at least a year, I'd say. That should last me more than that. At least a year. Fucking score. Yeah, that's not all I got either. I got hooked up by the birthday fairy. That sounds weird. Hey, that's expensive nowadays. Oh, plus the birthday fairy left me beer money so I could buy some beer. Awesome. Thank you, birthday fairy. What else? Balloons, a handwritten letter, and a card. Let's see the card, man. It's homemade card. Happy birthday, right there. And it says, age only matters if you're cheese. And then this is where the beer money was. And it says, couldn't splurge in the lighter store. Oh, no. Couldn't do something to the liquor store. No, couldn't squeeze in the liquor store, so maybe you can get a beer or two. Cheers. Very nice. Very nice. The birthday fairy. Don't thank the fairy until you know the price of the fare. Shit, it made my birthday, man. No, did I just try some of that? No, I'm gonna try some of this weed that the birthday fairy brought me. It's like never accept the candy bar in prison. No, yeah, I know that much. That's true, but you know, the birthday fairy is like, this is like the 5th year in a row that the birthday fairy has fucking shown up at my front gate and left me a package. It's amazing. Very nice. She brings me weed, lighters, beer money. Fuck yeah, it's nice. And balloons. She brought me balloons. See that? Balloons and everything. String. Fuck yeah. But yeah, I hear what you're saying, Joe, man. You know, you don't ever accept a candy bar in prison, man. Or don't drop the soap. Everybody knows that much. A balloon animal, yeah, it kind of looks like a little bit of a balloon elephant. Man, that's a hell of a skill to make balloon animals. You got to go to clown college to learn that shit. They only teach you that shit in clown college. I knew it, man. When I was in anger management, dude, there was a clown in there. Yeah, a clown that was in anger management. You can't make it up, man. And yeah, he went to clown college and everything, man. Somehow he still ended up in anger management because he was protecting his house from a fucking asshat. And this guy was, you know, he had this whole story about how he ended up in anger management. But yeah, somebody, you know, someone was staying with at his house or something, and he was trying to evict the guy, and like they had an altercation, you know, and he ended up getting arrested. And you know, long story short, he's in fucking anger management. Man, he was the nicest guy. Of course, he was a nice guy. He was a professional clown. Would he would do children's parties and everything, you know. Yeah, he knew how to make balloon animals, as you would, you know, if you're a professional clown. Don't fuck with the clowns. Yeah, yeah, they get pissed. It was just funny, man, that I went to anger management with a fucking clown. It always makes me laugh when I think about it. And then there was another guy in there who practically beat a guy to death for messing with his girlfriend. And he did like 10 years in prison. I don't even think the chick was his girlfriend, man. It was just a girl that he liked. And this guy like raped her or something, and he fucking found out about it, and he fucking attacked the guy and fucking pretty near killed him. Fucked him up really bad. Yeah, these are the kind of people you you meet in anger management class. But he was a really smart and nice guy, man. Just don't piss him off, man. I would know better than to mess with this guy, you know. But then I was in jail for like a week one time, and this guy that I knew. Well, I knew people that he knew in the real world, and you know, we got to know each other when I was in jail for a week. This guy was crazy, man. Oh my God. But him and I were friends, man. We got along pretty well. But he got in one fight when I was in there, and they fucking threw him into solitary confinement. Yeah, him and I got along great, man. I taught him how to play cribbage in there. I made a cribbage board out of cardboard and shit. Since then I hardly remember how to play cribbage, but it's a great card game. Besides the point. Joseph, I never really had an anger problem. I had I don't care problem. Yeah. Yeah, they frown upon that in this society. If you don't care, they want you to care. Yeah, I don't know. I can get angry, but I think no more than the average. Not, you know, it's not any more than the normal person. Everybody gets anger is there for a reason, man. Sometimes you need to get angry at life, you know, in situations. You know, there's a healthy amount of anger that, you know, every human should have. Looking at the situation, the world we're in right now, you know, can make a person angry, and it would be justifiably angry to see what they've done to the fucking world, you know, in our lifetimes. Remember the 70s? What a time that was. And people still complained about the world back then. When it was a lot better than it is. Ridiculously how fucked up the world is today. It's foobarred, man. Fucked up beyond all repair or recognition. I've just seen so many things that are just, and they're destroying the minds of children now, man. Totally. I snap probably once a year or so probably not cool. You know what's the biggest thing that is destroying our fucking world is fucking technology. That's the biggest problem, man, is technology. You know, that's what I've seen in my lifetime. It's really changed is they've just pushed all this technology on us. And it's just not healthy for the human mind. It's fucking us up. The cell phone is the biggest fucking thing that fucked up our society and anything. You know, giving cell phones to kids is just fucking stupid. Hey, Eric Salveson, how you doing? Hey, hey, hey. You know, you got to say happy birthday, Eric. Yes. Well, you didn't know it was my birthday today, did you? Happy birthday. That's what, no, that's not what he said. Frosty the Snowman, when he came to life, he said, Happy New Year. Or did he say happy birthday? That's a Mandela effect. Happy Earth Strong Man. Yeah. It's my birthday. I can prove it. You see that? The birthday fairy brought me that card. How's the world treating you this week, Eric? Don't ask. I know. I shouldn't ask that question. When people ask me how the world's been treating me lately, you know what I tell them? Like a baby treats a diaper. That usually gets a good chuckle out of people. Oh, that's funny. Oh, like a baby treats a diaper. Oh, yeah. That's one of my favorite responses when someone asks me, how's the world been treating you? Wow. Yeah, been living in Airbnbs with, man. Full of mold. Yeah, you're better off. Everything happens for a reason, man. Living in a moldy environment is really bad. I've gotten mold in here before, man. Luckily I was able to get rid of it. But if I don't turn on my sump pump on time, my basement will fill up with water and start growing mold, and it's awful. It reminds me, I better turn that sump on. But it's been so dry here, man. We've had such a dry winter. I looked down there like last week, and there was no sign of moisture in the sump pump at all. So yeah, hopefully, you guys will find a place, better than what you had. The Lord will be on your side. The Lord. We all say a prayer for Salveson and Joe Dirt. Find a home and recover. Yeah, like it's got to be really expensive living in a fucking Airbnb, man. God damn. It just makes it harder. Yeah, talking to a guy now. Yeah. Shit, it's my birthday today. That's about it. Hanging in there, man. Luckily, the Lord provided when I needed the most, man. I mean, I said everything was getting really bad for me, man. I swear to God. And I swear to God, I said, you know what, man? The Lord will provide, man. Trust in, I always have. And things have gotten better, man. It's crazy. Not great, not much, but a little bit, And like people reached out to me and I was able to find work and shit, When I put it, and when I said that, it seems things seem to change rather quickly. All of a sudden my phone rang. Because I put it I put it out to the universe, whatever you want to say. It's like I'm in a place here and I need help, and and that's what you got to do. Believe. You got to trust in the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. The greater consciousness, whatever, everything's connected together in one way or another, you know. And when you understand that shit, you seem to get what you need. Yes, it is Skull and Bones Day. I was born on Skull and Bones Day. Man, that would be a great lyric for a song. Born on the Skull and Bones. You know, I was watching the video yesterday by Truth Virus, man. He was talking about the energy of spring, you know. So we just went through the equinox and 321, you know, there's a couple videos always about 321, right? There's some kind of energy that was supposedly coming out of the, you know, the universe on 321. And then, you know, there's this Truth Virus was talking about it, and some other people, a couple other videos I watched about it, and the positive energy, you know, going from winter to spring, kind of, you know, and it's the real new year. The equinox is the true new year. That's what Eric was saying. I mean, Truth Virus, and then what was it? The other guy was saying, yeah, that's all good. They have all this positive on and then on 322 is the Skull and Bones Day. You know, a few years back, I think it was 2021 or something, 22, right in there. There was a shooting at the King Supers in Boulder, Colorado, on 322. It's one of those days, man, when things happen. 311, the new, you know what happened on 311, 2020. Yeah, the shooting at the King Supers. Yeah. That happened on 322. But yeah, that's it's one of those days, like 420. You know what happened on 420? A lot of people smoked a lot of weed. No. Not only that, but it was the man with the funny mustache. It was his birthday. And Columbine shooting, amongst a bunch of other things that happened on 420. Go ahead and post a link here. Oh, yeah, you know, they have these days, you know, this is the time of year between like the equinox, you know, until like April Fool's Day, you know, into May Day. It's from now till May Day, like a lot of crazy shit happens. Like on May Day was the day they killed OBL. That's it. They killed OBL on May Day 2011. Who the fuck is OBL? No. Was it 2011? I think it was. When they killed Osama bin Laden. Almost 10 years after 9/11. Or I should say that day in September. Yeah. And they finally located him 10 years later, almost killed him on May Day. And then they buried his body at sea. That's what happened. Fucking, they killed him. Then they dragged his body out of there, threw it on a helicopter, flew it off onto an aircraft carrier, fucking took him out into the ocean, threw his body out into the sea. As was Muslim tradition. You can't make this shit up, man. Yeah, it's all part of that. All these things that happen in the springtime. Seems like a lot of things happen in the springtime. A lot of things happen in the fall. They usually chill out in the winter and summer. They're taking time off in the winter and summer. You know, the war season starts in the spring, ends in the fall, and they don't fight as much in the heat of the summer. You know, now let's go fight it's too hot in the summertime. In the wintertime, it's too fucking cold. So they like to fucking wage war in the spring and the fall. There's plenty of violence in the summertime. People get all angry when it's hot outside. Yeah, that's some pretty decent homegrown weed. It's been a while since I smoked some really, really good weed. Another year, brother. Take my sheep. I should take your sheep. Man, I can't have sheep. I can hardly take care of a dog. How many sheep you got? But at least, you could shear a sheep and sell its wool, right? Your hair sheep, meat producers. Yeah, I just had to go stir up the dog food, man. We got dog food cooking. Smells delicious. Man, my dog, since I feed him mostly homemade dog food, his poop don't smell bad, man. It don't smell like shitty ass fucking processed dog food poop. Oh, you got 12 sheep? Yeah, no way I could take 12 sheep. You mean you would need to have like 12 acres of land, right? Like 1 acre per sheep. Or how much land you need per sheep? I think with the cattle, it's like one acre per reckon cattle. 1 acre per cow. So if I wanted to, I could have one cow. I could have a horse or a donkey. People around here have them. Yeah, it's a lot of work taking care of animals. But not really. I mean, they mostly take care of themselves, really. Just got to feed them and you can make 5 times as much money with sheep versus Angus. Wow. So listen to where the women are fine and the sheep are nervous. Over there in the western slopes. And I heard it's getting snow over there. We haven't gotten any snow over here, but it's been chilly and fucking windy and cold. We're supposed to get some nice spring weather next week, finally. Yeah, the last few days have been kind of crappy. It's just kind of just chilly and windy enough outside. No dang snow. It's supposed to be 77 next week. Well, I guess I was wrong. I mean, the higher mountains, they got some snow on the western side, but it never really made it over here. We got a little bit of snow flurries, but no accumulation or nothing, but just windy and cold. It's not windy and cold to not really bad, but just windy and cold enough to be unpleasant, you know? Just windy and cold enough to not be pleasant outside. Like, I don't want to go outside. Every time I go outside, the wind's like blowing straight out of the north. Ugh, I'm going back in. Leg of lamb in Guinness stew is unreal. Lamb stew on a cold winter day. Man, I never had lamb in my life. Dirt, my sheep are nervous. I'll tell you what. Sheep are nervous. Do they have wolves over there now? That really makes them nervous. I think I might have had lamb. I must have at some point in my life. I saw as a wolf about 2 months ago. Damn. Yeah, I heard people have seen them around here too. We haven't seen one. Thankfully. I heard that people they're not far. It's definitely too close if you see one. Yeah. If you see one, there's more around. Because yeah, they don't just they're pack animals. I don't know if there's been sightings in that or not, but I heard not far away back in the mountains. I'm sure it's only a matter of time. Just like with the moose. The moose have taken over. But yeah, they're definitely wolves in Colorado now, and they're definitely they're multiplying and spreading out their territory. So yeah, I imagine. I saw the one about 15 minutes from my house up the Grand Mesa toward Delta. The news said they've been spotted. They've been spotted. Well, they purposely introduced them to Colorado once again. So they're putting all kinds of wild, dangerous animals back into areas where they've been no dangerous animals for hundreds of years, right? Now they're reintroducing them. What the fuck's up with that? Into areas where there's a lot of human activity, doesn't make sense to me, man. It only makes sense if it's like, part of their anti-human agenda, the rewilding of America, right? They want to rewild America. And that means the humans got to go. How else can I put it? But yeah, this is my favorite birthday present. 5-pack of lighters. And they look pretty, the colors. No red one, though. The rules they just introduced are timber wolves from Canada, not regular Rocky Mountain wolves from the years past. Huh? Different breed of dog. It's a different breed of dog, man. Interesting. Yeah, I imagine, because those wolves are extinct. You can't reintroduce an animal that's extinct. But they're still wolves, man. They will adapt to the area and become like the old wolves were. Dogs are amazing animals. Or should I say canines? As you all know, I'm a big dog lover, right? America is wild enough with all the fentanyl zombies standing around. Yeah. If the wolves come here and kill some of these fucking moose around here, I will be grateful to the wolves. They only kill the young and the weak, the old and the dying. And that's what wolves do. They thin the herds of animals, right? They prey on the young, the calves. They prey on the old dying ones. Very rarely will they prey on a healthy adult, but they will. They're going to decimate the moose and elk, buddy. Also hunters. This is all about removing food from our mouths. That's a good point. Wow. The decimate, there's so many elk. It would take a lot of wolves to decimate the elk population. Yeah, I couldn't agree more, man. But why did they reintroduce the moose to easy food for the wolves? I imagine it'll be pretty easy for the wolves to kill a young moose, separate it from its mother, and fucking kill it. There's only about 400,000 elk in the U.S., huh? Well, a lot of them live in this area. Well, sometimes I see huge herds of elk. Not as much as I used to, that's for sure. I used to see huge herds of elk like down around 93, Highway 93. Just like south of Boulder, between Boulder and Golden. And huge herds of elk you'll see all up Golden Gate Canyon. Sometimes you don't see them in Boulder Canyon. It's not good territory for them. But I still see big herds of elk. But you used to see them around here, but you don't see them around here anymore. People have fenced off all the land too much. And there's nowhere for them to go without having to deal with fences and shit. But the moose are around here, man. They don't give a fuck. The moose are like, And that a lot of people believe that the moose drive the elk off. Like where the moose are populated, the elk won't go there and shit. Let's say 300,000 in Colorado and 1 million worldwide. Huh. That's a lot. Colorado's got a lot of the world's elk. Almost a third of the world's elk live in Colorado. That's fucking amazing. I know there's a lot of them in Colorado, even still. But you don't see them around here like you used to. I'm sure there's elk in Minnesota, yeah? But I heard the best of the elk venison meat is the moose. Be good to reintroduce Bigfoot. Oh no, Bigfoot's still out there, man. He's just a wily bastard. He's very hard to see. And when you do see a Bigfoot, he's blurry. You know, that's the problem. Bigfoot is a blurry monster. I heard that they even have Bigfoot in Australia. Is that true? You don't know if there's any elk in Minnesota? I'm sure there's some elk in Minnesota. Gotta be. My son loves Bigfoot right now. Yeah. Yeah, Bigfoot's a lovable character. I've been told I look like him. It's crazy. But I'm a lot smaller. I only wear a size 11. We have Yowies. Uh-huh. That's the Australian Bigfoot. Yowie. Hey, tough up. Na, 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 today is our birthday. Na, 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 na. It's gonna be a good day. Yes. Yeah, man. The birthday fairy came. The open season in Wisconsin for let's see if there's elk in Wisconsin, there's got to be elk in Minnesota. I'm sure someone could look it up. How many elk live in Minnesota? There are exactly 256 elk living in Minnesota right now. There's a small herd in Minnesota. Seems like it would be great territory for elk in Minnesota. But I didn't realize it. Colorado had so many of the world's population of elk. That's crazy. They moved up into the mountains because of all the human activity. I've heard that too. But now they're even being forced out of the mountains. You know, there's too much human activity in the mountains. So apparently there was a ski area in Rocky Mountain National Park, and they closed it like back in the 90s, because of the elk. It was causing problems for the elk migration. That's for the reason why they say they closed that ski area. Elk were a lowland animal. Now it's so hard to hunt to them. You see them down. You'll see them down in the lowlands, but I bet they don't cross like I-25. You'll see them like right along the mountain, at the base of the mountains, around Golden, Boulder, in between that area. All along I-25, there's places where you can see elk herds. See, the big problem the elk have is they're so delicious. And I heard that moose are even more delicious. I've never tried moose meat. I'd love to. I'd love to kill a moose myself. I mean, I don't hate moose, but they're stupid, dangerous animals, man. I mean, of all the predators and shit we have here in Colorado, the moose is the most dangerous animal of them all. And it's not even a predator. I think a lot of people would say that the moose is way more dangerous than bears or mountain lions. You know, 9 times out of 10, the bears and the mountain lions are going to avoid humans. You know, they don't want nothing to do with humans. The moose don't give a shit, man. You know, they're too dumb to be afraid of humans. That's a mean thing to say about moose. No, but yeah, you know, they'll walk right up to you, man, you know. Unless it's hunting season and they know you have a hunting license. If you can get a moose tag, you know, that's what everybody tells me. You can't get a moose tag. They only give away like very few. Because they want the moose to populate this area, and they are. So, yeah, man, we're talking about animals here. We're talking about wild animals, big, dangerous wild animals. Bears are coming out of hibernation, and I love to go out walking early in the morning before the sun comes up when it's still dark outside. It's an adrenaline rush, man. You know, you can't see what's out there in front of you, man. It could be anything. Makes walking more interesting. You don't know if you're going to come across a wild animal or something. What's going to happen? You could be killed. It makes walking much more interesting. It takes 10 to 20 years of flying if you get a tag for moose. Yeah, fuck. It's insane. There's so many of them too, man. They're everywhere. It's going to have to change, man. Eventually, they're going to have to put more tags to kill the moose off. You know, 10 years ago, You never saw a moose around here. Oh, we got a guest. Ho ho, Joe.
Hey, how's it going? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's going pretty well, man. It's my birthday.
I had to eat a taco before I came on.
Had a taco?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Looks like
Hey, forgive me, man. I'm a little slow, so.
Looks like they shaved your head.
Yeah, I got a haircut.
Yeah, it looks good, man. You look like you're in the military.
Shaved it off.
Nice, high and tight.
I got tired of eating
it. Yeah, I just fucking pull it back and tie it off, and I haven't had a haircut in fucking since 2003.
Well, I was gonna say it had to be at least fucking 10, 12 years. That's a pretty long time. That's like 20 some years.
Every once in a while, I'll just cut some off. I'll just go like this and cut it off with scissors. A lot of it just falls out too. You know, it turns into fucking dreadlocks, and I fucking rip them out.
More, no. It's your call. I don't care.
Yeah, it's just hair on your head, man.
You want to call it good and go play a game? I don't care. So
yeah, so yeah.
Sorry.
What's the temperature up there?
No, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. So
what's your temperature like?
Sorry, I was talking to a boy.
I say, what's the temperature like up there?
It's sunny, a little chilly, but totally manageable. This morning it was like 11 degrees for some fucking reason.
Because it's fucking the early days of spring.
Yep.
Still winter time, kind of. Yeah, I'm ready for some more. We're supposed to get some warm weather next week.
Yeah, God, I hope so.
I mean, it's been chilly here, man. There's been a lot of storms going across the country. We haven't had much snow here. Just wind and cold, you know. A little bit of snow and wind and cold.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's what it's like around here. It was fucking nice last week, though. Holy crap, got real nice.
Nice days.
And then it got freezing cold the next day.
Yeah, and it changed real quick. Yeah. That's springtime in the Rockies.
Yep. Sucked.
But yeah, next week it's supposed to be like hit the 60s up here. Like last week down in Denver, they were hitting 70s.
Oh, yeah.
So we hit in the 50s last week, and then it drastically got cold. Not drastically, but the wind blew.
Still got some wood piled or no?
Oh yeah.
Good.
I got plenty of wood to get through the winter. For the remaining of the cold months. Winter's over.
Yeah, I haven't burnt any in 2 weeks. I've been using the furnace.
Yeah, it's great, man. I love it because I just burn less and less every night.
Yep.
I hate when my furnace runs, man. You know, if I hear my furnace run, I'll get up out of bed and start a fire.
Yeah.
It just makes me sick to hear my furnace run. I don't know why.
I hate it when it runs in the winter. I don't mind it right now, though.
You know what? I hate
it's better than having to start one or two fires a day.
For one thing, I hate giving money to the gas company. and the second thing is, the less it runs, the longer it'll last. You know?
Yeah. Sometimes.
That's another reason.
Sometimes you just don't shut the fucker off because you don't know when it's going to start again.
My furnace is pretty new. You know, I had to replace it a couple years back.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, that was
you're good to go the rest of your life.
That was real expensive, so I don't want to. I want to try to make its life as easy as possible, last as long as I can make it last. You know what I mean? Because it hurt to replace that furnace. You know, 10 G's.
Ouch! Ouch!
Yeah.
Ouch! Holy shit.
Mhm.
Fucking triple ouch.
That's
Oh,
what that's what
I
shit
can't get
costs.
that number in my head.
That's what shit costs these days, right? And it's just getting
Ouch.
worse. It's
Fuck.
just getting worse.
Fuck.
It would probably be $12.50 today. You know?
Son of a bitch. Ouch.
And by the time that thing breaks down, it'll probably be 20.
Wow.
That's just the way the world's going, right?
Oh. Yeah,
So
that's unbelievable.
you got to take care of shit, right? Otherwise, it just hurts so much to replace it. People have no idea how much construction costs these days. I know.
Yeah, no.
Just for materials, man. Even
we're running out of wood.
Just for materials.
That's all the wood left. Not much.
What's that, like a year's worth of firewood?
Yeah, that'll be next winter's. Probably have some left over too.
That looks like maybe 5 or 10 cords of wood.
Nah.
I can't see how far it goes.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe 5, 6.
5 or 6, yeah.
Yeah. You know, we got plenty stacked over there though.
Yeah. This
was all the newer stuff, so I split that first, you know.
You got to use a machine to split it?
Yeah, I use that old splitter of mine.
I am the log splitter here. I am the machine.
Yeah, no, I had to give that up a couple years ago.
That's a lot of wood, man. Damn. You must burn a shit ton of wood.
I figure there's at least 3 years left.
Yeah. I got enough wood to get me through next winter right now. It's got to split.
Oh, that's awesome. It's so nice when you know you got enough for next year.
And I got more sources to bring. This one guy I'm doing some work for, he said he's got a bunch of wood. As soon as the snow melts, I can fucking take it.
Yeah, this is what Ollie did today. 2 bucket loads so far. I told him to just go ahead and stop, go play a video game or something. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mess out here.
Yeah.
It's starting to get cleaned up a little.
It's weird. It's like your snowpack is gone early.
Oh, I'm not even sure we ever had one, Eric.
Or last year, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. I don't think we even had one.
Ours is just about gone. I mean, there's some spots where the wind blows all the snow, you know?
Yep.
A lot of it's gone already.
I gotta rebuild these damn tracks.
It's been pretty dry and fucking, warm in the Midwest.
All these knuckles here. All these knuckles, they're all fucking wore.
Knuckles.
So I gotta replace all them knuckles and all them bolts.
Oh, for the tracks on your skidster?
Yeah, I'll show you.
That's a lot of work.
Where the hell did I put one? Oh, right here.
Do you do that yourself?
You can see. It broke.
Broken knuckles, man. That hurts.
See?
Looks like a wrench.
Yeah. No, I'm just wearing them through now, so I took them off. Got to replace every one of these at $6 a piece.
How many are on there?
Oh, fuck. I don't know, Eric. I probably have about 200 of them.
Damn. That's a lot of money. That's like $1,200.
That's not including the bolts.
There's another bunch of money. Man, jeez.
Yeah. Money that ain't there, you know?
Life's expensive these days. Fuck.
Yeah. This is my belt tensioner. This is my belt tensioner.
You got to replace every one by hand by yourself.
Yeah.
Well, you could have the boy do it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is my belt tensioner right here.
Nice.
This is what it did to the other one. It just wore a groove right through it. Oh, maybe not this one. I don't know where that piece is. That's a chainsaw. Oh, here it is.
What does that do?
You can see it wore right through on that one.
What does it do?
It tightens my belt.
I mean, for what though?
So the belt don't split and the hydraulic pump works.
Oh, for your log splitter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
it goes right
gobble
over.
that son of a bitch together.
Damn, that's so strange.
Still works though. Even with the broken gas caps, and that was an old tiller motor.
I like
a garden tiller.
I like splitting logs by hand, man. It's a good
Yeah,
workout.
no.
I do it just like I do it all year long, you know.
Oh, I'm over that.
When I get bored, I go out there and split a few logs all year round.
Yeah, no, I'm over that. I'm
It's
good.
a good workout for me, man. I like it.
Yeah, sounds like a great heart attack for me.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's a good workout. Yeah. I've been. I need the exercise.
Everything's pretty dead around here right now.
Yeah, but it's getting ready to come to life.
Oh yeah.
As long as they quit spraying the skies, and that ain't gonna happen.
No, I just seen some good ones the other day.
Yeah, it's been crazy everywhere.
Yeah.
Talk about it these days, and what's Trump gonna do about it? He won't even mention it.
I don't see any right now, but that don't mean nothing.
Man, they've been crazy here. Right now that the sky's clouded up and like the wind is blowing and just a few snow flurries going on. It's not pleasant outside. It's not horrible.
Yeah.
You don't want to be out there though, man. You know, there's not a storm going on, but it's not nice weather either. You know, it's yeah.
Oh,
basically unpleasant.
oh.
April's coming, man, and then May. God, time's going by so fast.
Oh. Yeah, Eric Solverson, $350 for a fucking trailer. Yeah, I know. When put that in, it was totally expensive too. And the worst part is, it's not even fucking worth it. You can't never get $1 back off it.
It's money down the drain. Is that what you're saying? It's not a good investment.
Oh, he's saying if he probably bought a trailer home to live in at his place, it's like $350K.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it's highway robbery. And then it's not even worth it because you'll never get $1 back out of that. It's not like a house, you know?
Yeah, people are
it fucking sucks.
It's unbelievable.
Deal with the same thing because no one thought I could do anything before my surgery. So they fucking did that for me. Still the greatest mistake I can think of.
Yeah, it's really hard. They make it really hard today for a person to get into the housing market, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost impossible for the younger generation.
Yeah, I was thinking of a little cabin over there. And if I did everything myself for free, I'm still looking at 60 grand. Just for a little 1-bedroom there, you know? That's way too fucking much. Yeah. But, no, it's good to see you guys, man.
Shit's all fucked up, man. People can't afford a place to live. Bullshit.
Oh. Yep. But
And
they
that's just
still
the way
keep
they want
bringing
it, man.
people in, huh?
They want us to be a fucking a society of renters, you know,
Oh, fuck.
living in stack
No,
and pack.
they want us all toast.
They don't want people fucking owning their own homes anymore, man.
Yeah.
They make
No,
it
very true.
they're making it prohibitively expensive for a person to
Yeah.
buy a house anymore.
Very true.
The
He's
days
here.
of home ownership are in the rearview mirror, man. Sadly,
What?
for the days of home ownership
Mate.
are in the rearview mirror for most people. Sad, really fucking sad. All people want is a fucking place to live, man.
Yeah.
You know, without somebody lording over them.
Oh, I know.
The fuck to do, you know? God,
Go in.
the earth is not hell. God damn.
Inside. Oh, yeah, I might have to.
When you turn the basic need for a place to live into a housing market, it's fucked up, man. Joe, we lost Joe. Oh, there he is.
Hey, Eric. I might have to take off, man. I'm not actually feeling that well, so I feel pretty nauseous.
Yeah, go take care of yourself, man.
But,
Thanks for hanging out with us, man.
I'll see you said about April, maybe, huh? I'll check next Wednesday anyway, but if I don't see you then, I'll see you the week after.
I'll try to be here next week, but if not, we'll be here.
Yeah. I need to go sit
Take care
down.
of yourself,
I don't really feel that great.
Love you, man.
Hey, you guys take it easy, man. And just keep your heads up, you know.
Yep.
Hey, there's a chemtrail right there. I see one.
What the fuck out of us the last couple days.
Speaking of which, there's one right there.
Yep, there it is. No, it's glory.
Fucking A.
Fuck.
No wonder why I'm feeling nauseous all of a sudden.
Yeah, dude, I smell chemicals in the air so bad around here. I don't know. Maybe there's a fracking operation going on somewhere around here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways,
keep your heads up, guys.
Man,
talk to you next Wednesday. I'll stay and chat. I just got to go sit down.
Right on, brother. Oh shit, man, it's tough to see Joe. Man, he's going through some hard time there, man. Damn. He seems a little. Yeah, that's his life, man. It's. But fuck yeah, man. Happy birthday to Eric, myself. But yes, who gives a fuck about a birthday? Because it's your special day of the year. Everybody has their birthday. Now it just happens to be on the day I do my live stream. And I do my live stream early let's see how long they let me go. But no, I'm going to start doing shorter live streams next month. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. I think it might be a good thing. Just doing 1 hour live streams and then 1 2-hour live stream. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, appreciate everybody that hangs out and watches after the fact. Anybody who's watching this live stream in the future, go fuck yourself. When I tell you to go fuck yourself, I mean it as a compliment. You know, people don't get it. But if I tell you to go fuck yourself, it's just the highest compliment I could give you. What's up with Joe? Hey, he had some serious medical problems. He's still watching, man. Yeah, you think he had a minor stroke or something. He said he just fell down. He said he fell like a tree, and he woke up and his kid was slapping him in the back to life. And he was in the hospital for a couple of days. So, yeah. Having some problems there. He's been having problems for years. But yeah, people go through fucking medical. It's amazing how we live and we die. We struggle. Like I was saying, man, I'm so fortunate, man, that I haven't had any fucking kind of medical problems like that. Knock on wood again. I can't. If that happened to me, I would just die. And thankfully, I've never had any serious medical. I shouldn't say that, man. It's a fact. I mean, I have my medical problems, mostly dental problems. I got a lot of problems. But nothing that's really life-threatening at this point. It's not death that bothers me, man. It's the suffering that goes on in between. But no, I know a lot of people that are having health problems, man. Joe said, "I'm not dead yet." Better than me, Tim. They've come to snuff the rooster. Oh yeah, he ain't gonna die. No, he ain't gonna die. That's a pretty sick song. Don't pray for me when I'm dead. Don't you pray for my soul. Yeah, I can't wait till next week, man. Some real spring weather. I got some work to do outside. I've been having to shovel, so I've been doing some work over in Eldora. Let's see. The snow is like 5 feet high all around the house. So if I want to work on the house, I got to shovel snow because it ain't going to melt anytime soon because that place never gets any sunshine. It's like in a valley between two mountain ranges and a river running through it, and there's no sunshine. Ain't no sunshine when she gone. There's no sunshine in the summertime. I mean, in the wintertime. Not much in the summertime either. I don't know how people could ever live in a place like that. Their house gets buried with snow in the winter, and it just doesn't melt till like June or July. No, man, Joe's going through this. This guy I've been helping. He has to breathe oxygen all the time. He can't do anything really, but he's like in his early 70s. Like he fucked his lungs up so bad by welding and not by doing a bunch of welding and not protecting his breathing. And now he can't fucking breathe. And he lives at fucking 8,000 foot elevation, or over 8,000, probably like 82, 8,300 feet, 8,400 feet. It's pretty high. For an old guy that fucking needs to be on oxygen. It's crazy. Some of the, you don't expect it. You just get old, man. Time goes by so fast. One day you're fucking young and virile. You can still conquer the world. And then next thing you know, you need an oxygen tank to breathe. Yeah. Joe says, I needed oxygen. He probably would, yeah. If you came to my house, you'd need an oxygen tank. For sure. But, I'm used to it. I live up here. Yeah. It's hard on older people living up at, I live at 9,000. So, yeah, I got plenty of oxygen at 8,000. But I think it's good for you to live at a high elevation. But I could be wrong. They say if you live at a high altitude, your heart works harder. Your heart works harder. You die younger. You only have so many heartbeats in this body. They say like the average mammal has like 2 million heartbeats or something. Maybe that's wrong, but it is. No matter how big or small the mammal is, it has the same amount of heartbeats. Whether it is like 20 million, 200, it's got to be more than 2 million. Probably like 200 million heartbeats or something. And the higher the altitude you live at, the faster the heartbeat. That's why smaller animals die younger, because their heart beats faster. So they run out of heartbeats faster than, the bigger the animal is, the slower its heartbeat. So it tends to live longer. That's not true of all, animals on Earth, but I think with mammals, it's kind of true. You get like 200 million heartbeats or something before your heart just gives up. If you're lucky, you get that many heartbeats. But some people can extend that by surgery and all this modern shit they can do nowadays. They got all this modern medicine, but most people, they can't do nothing for you. You're gonna die, man. But the fact is, you're never really gonna die. Your body's gonna die. Your spirit will never die, because you are universal consciousness. You might say, you'll just go back to it yourself. We're all the same consciousness, basically. But no, there's all kinds of crazy theories about what's going to happen. Are we? Or what's the reality really like? You know, there's all kinds of possibilities and theories, hypotheses of what the reality is and what's going to happen after we die and all this shit, right? Only Soros and the other lizards can afford extra beats. Yeah, you could buy extra heartbeats. There may be a way to extend life for sure. It's something that it's a big theme in our culture. How to achieve immortality, right? Yeah, I think you really don't. If you could achieve immortality, you would realize you really don't want immortality. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe immortality is fucking awesome. I don't think so. I think it's like that movie Death Becomes Her. Remember that one? Where these women couldn't die, and they just there's some weird theories about how in your own reality you can never die. I find that fascinating. You know, I've thought that myself. In your own reality, you can never die. I wouldn't mind an extra 1,000 years, but those 1,000 years might be hell on earth, man. So be careful what you wish for. You will still be alive, but you may be in such suffering that you wish you were not alive. You know, but maybe I could be wrong about that. There's a lot of talk about that in scripture and shit about it. They wished for death, but death would not come. Yeah, who knows? Fuck. Do you remember when you were born? Nobody remembers when they were born. My idea is that a born baby has no consciousness yet. It doesn't a born. I have this hypothesis that goes like, a born baby only becomes conscious when it is inhabited by a spirit. So that's why you can't remember. You have your earliest memory. I have my earliest memory. I think that's when my consciousness really took over this body. But I could be wrong. But a body is a vessel waiting to be inhabited by a spirit, kind of. That's why we don't remember being born, because we don't have a spirit yet. You don't get a spirit until after you're born. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that. That's just my own experience. I think most of us don't remember being born. But we remember an earliest memory that we can remember, like inhabiting this body that we have now. All you need is a good skin lotion. Yeah. Then you'll feel good in your own skin, for sure. I don't use skin lotion, man. Sometimes my skin gets dry, man. So, yeah, I should probably find myself a good skin lotion. probably be a good thing, man, in my life. It's a 2-hour mark. Wow. Fuck yeah. We'll see, man. I'll see if they'll let me stream next week. I'll just. All you need is a good stream skin. That cracks me up, man. That's it, man. Well, starting to get another snow flurries outside. God, I don't got to go out there. Like I said, it's been like that all day. It's been like a little bit sunny, cloudy, windy, snow showers. It's more of a wintry day than a spring-like day. Glad you're not dead. Oh, man. That's I use a bottle a month and still get dry skin. Maybe you should use it on the rest. Yeah. Just bathe in that shit. I don't use. I should probably. I live up in the mountains. My hands are pretty dry right now. Yeah. Yeah. But I wash my hands a lot, man. I think that's what. Not like excessively, you know. When my hands are dirty, I wash them. You know what I mean? I don't obsess over hand washing like some people do. But, you know, life is messy, so our hands get dirty, so we got to wash our hands, right? Just playing ball with my dog, my hand gets all covered in dog slobber or slogdobber, however you want to say it. And then we got to wash that shit off. I need to play more with my dog. Need to throw the ball, but man, it's just every time I want to go throw the ball for him these days, fucking freezing outside. You can't remember last time you used lotion? Damn. Stop on. There's that, yeah. Dog slobber. You know, if you ever play catch with a dog all the time, the ball gets all full of slobber, right? And it gets all over your hand. I sit there and bounce the ball and I try to knock all the dirt off of it. You know, it's a messy process. It's necessary. You know, the dog needs its exercise. But yeah, it's really tough when it's so cold outside that you're trying to throw the ball for the dog, and your hand starts to sting from the cold. God damn, I know this dog needs exercise. Or you can put a glove on, but I can't really throw the ball right with the glove on. So it's like, all right, man. Thanks for hanging out, Joe. We'll fucking hope to see you. Not next week. We'll try to be here next week. Not, we'll be here in April. It's just ridiculous. I was half retarded today. He hit some girl in the face at Haagen-Dazs on Pearl Street and just freaks out. That's weird. That's crazy. People just freak out. I mean, it's been going on forever. Sometimes people freak out and do stupid shit. It seems to be more on the rise these days. People are just losing their shit, doing crazy things. It's we were talking about earlier, man. It's just people are oversaturated with technology, man, and they're just losing their minds. Too much time on the internet, too much time on their cell phones. It's not healthy. I've seen the world just totally change. Crazy. In the last 15 years, right? Since right around 2010, when the smartphone took over reality. And now it's just permeated and everything. Everywhere you go, people are just the smartphone is taking over the world, man. People cannot live without it. Except for this person right here. This guy lives without a cell phone. That's crazy, man. It's a life experiment I've been doing for a long time. I had a cell phone for a little while, but it was given to me by an employer. It wasn't my own cell phone. I just took it because I needed a fucking job. I never used it. Except for to talk to those jackasses. And then I purposely got fired from that job. Because I didn't like being a fucking dog on a leash. That's what you become. And with our modern technology, man. You're a dog on a leash, an electronic leash. I just resent it, man. I miss the world before the fucking cell phone, man. I really do. I hate the world, the 21st century in general. I know I'm early today, but there's a good reason why. I'm using up my free 1 week StreamYard time before it expires. Later on today, my StreamYard 1 week will expire. Can't stop progress, man. But I can resist it myself. I can be the one Stone Age man who lives without a cell phone and proves that it's possible to the world. Yeah, sure. It would be a lot easier for me to go get a cell phone. It would be so much easier to just break down and just go get a cell phone, but I fucking refuse to. It's like I said, it would be much easier. It's hard. It's tough living life without a cell phone. It really is. And I don't give a fuck. It has nothing to do with being frugal or nothing. It's just a matter of principle, man. Like I lived my whole life up until 15 years ago where it was perfectly acceptable not to have a cell phone. Now it's expected of you. You know. I don't care. I will not get one, and I will survive. I don't care what anybody thinks. It doesn't matter what other people think. But I'm proud of the fact that I don't sit in a public place staring at my fucking phone and doom scrolling. I miss the days when we socialized with each other in public, and we talked and we said hello, and instead of just looking at our phone, we had conversations because we didn't have a fucking phone. And I resent the world today where the phone is taking everybody's attention away from reality, basically. I really hate it, man, because it's everywhere you go. People are just fucking staring at their phones, disconnected from fucking reality, So you're being early average used to get a computer. They're evil and require a PowerPoint. Right? Is this a computer? Is this a tool? It's not. It doesn't follow me everywhere I go like a cell phone. Just when you thought the computer was the ultimate in technology, they came out with the cell phone. Right? When you got your computer in your hand, and it goes everywhere you go. No matter where you're at, you got, access to all the information of the world at your fingertips. I miss the days when we lived in ignorance. We didn't have all the information of mankind at our fingertips 24/7. It's kind of annoying when you're talking to people out in public and you're arguing about something, or you're like talking about some facts or something, and they all just pull out their cell phone and just Google it right away. It takes the fun out of arguing with people. You're just gonna know you're gonna find out I'm right when you Google it, you dumb motherfucker. Because I'm not just gonna sit here and tell you something's a fact if it's not a fact. No matter how many times you Google it, it's still gonna be a fact. But yeah, that's crazy. The way the world has changed, it's just it's mind-boggling, man, and it's not for the better at all, really. The kids today, their minds are fucked up, man. But this instant access to fucking information, When I was a kid, we had to research things for real. We just couldn't Google it, We didn't have all the power and all the information of the world at our fingertips like they do now. And they could just copy and paste it. They're losing a big part of their intelligence by not using their minds, and that's the problem with the world today. people, they don't have the power to use their minds anymore because they've atrophied their brains. With all this technology has atrophied the minds of humans. It's fucked up, man. And what it's doing to children's minds is really bad. They've given all these children iPads and cell phones, and it's warped their fucking minds. If you don't believe it, then just look around. You know. And then what it does is it makes people dumb. It's a dumbing down, and that's what it's all about. Just like the movie Idiocracy was a fucking documentary about the future for reals. A proper dumbing down of society with all of this technology. You know, that's all it does. It makes people mentally weak. You know, I'm grateful that I come from a place before all this shit. You know, where my mind was already trained. You know, but it wasn't that long ago, man. And, you know, before the 21st century, really. The 21st century is when it all started. You know, technology totally took over education, you know. Everything was meant to change at the 21st century. The 21st century, right? It's not by accident that the world changed abruptly in that day in September. See, I live off grid with iPads, best thing ever. No need for a radio, calculator, record player, notepad. Yeah, true. iPad is a great tool if it's used properly by someone with a brain to think. Would give it to a child, and it could be a very deadly, a very damaging thing. You know, to a grown human that has already learned all these things in life, it's a great tool. But to young children that don't have these life skills already, it becomes a crippling fucking crutch. And that's what's going on in the world. The people that they parts of their brains have atrophied because they use technology instead of their own minds. You know, thankfully I'm old enough to where, you know, that was before my time. So I still know I still have my mind, you know, and I know how to use it because I came from a time when I had to, you know, and I still do. You know, I use my mind to do mathematics and shit, you know, instead of a calculator or a computer or whatever. I still do math in my own mind. And that's important, I think. It's very important. Otherwise, that part of your mind atrophies. You know, I don't use maps, you know. I look at something on a map and I program it into my mind and I go there. I don't use GPS because it atrophies parts of your brain. You lose your life skills to technology. You know, people don't realize this. You need to use your fucking mind and not a computer. Otherwise, your mind becomes weak. It's a fact. It's like any other muscle in your body, man. You have to fucking exercise it. And you have to exercise your mind. Otherwise, it becomes weak. It's obvious, you know. And that's what's going on in the world, man. That people have lost their ability to think because it's all done for them. You know, people think I'm fucking crazy because I don't have a cell phone. I'm out of my mind. I don't conform to fucking the modern world, right? Hey, what's wrong with you? How come you don't have a cell phone? Fuck's wrong with you? I'm just saying, man. God damn. You're judged if you don't have a cell phone. You're fucking something wrong with you if you don't have a cell phone in this society that we live in today. What the fuck's wrong with that guy? He don't have a cell phone. Something weird about a person that doesn't have a cell phone these days. Maybe my brain is my cell phone, you fucking idiot. Yeah, maybe I need to put a Neuralink in my head. In the 70s, kids had a plastic Fisher and pickle phone. You know, they have little black screens. Yeah. Yeah, I just think people nowadays just, you know, they're too dependent on technology. It kind of freaks me out, man. They've lost their humanity they become like the Borg from Star Trek. Like the phone is a big part of their fucking their psychology. It's a big part of who they are. Is that connection to the Borg? All this shit was told to us in science fiction movies, and now they want to put a chip in our fucking heads. Right? The Neuralink, they're pushing big time. You know, I'm sure a lot of stupid people will go out there and have a chip implanted into their fucking brains. And Elon Musk says by April 2025, there will be an ASI, they call it, which is, AI. What is AI? Artificial ASI is like artificial super intelligence. So by April, so that means they already have it. According to Elon Musk, they already have artificial super intelligence because it's pretty much April already. Okay. So whatever they're going to have in April, they have already. Aussie, oi, oi, oi. We all gonna get the tattoo. Fuck yeah. Roll up that sleeve and get yourself tattooed. Or you could get it like right here on your hand. Or maybe you can get it on your penis. Who knows? We get the tattoo. I prefer mine on my penis, please. It's like, you know, it's not like anybody's ever going to see my penis ever again, but still. But you could just scan my penis and get all my life's history. Okay. So, yeah, guilty as charged. I thought people being addicted to TV was weird enough. Idiot boxes masquerading as brainy screens. Like smartphones, brainy screens. I'll get mine on my foreskin. Thank you very much. Yes, I think so. If I got to get a tattoo, I'll take it on my foreskin. I ain't gonna have it on my forehead. No, not my forehead. It's gonna be on my foreskin. The mark of the beast, bitch. Right here. That's it. The next bitch is sucking my cock. I'll be like, yeah, the mark of the beast, bitch, right here. Like that's ever gonna happen. Oh, memories. Of the way we were. Memories of the smiles we left behind. Smiles we gave to one another for the way we were. Every time I hear that song, it makes me want to cry. The way we were. Memories. Sigmund the Sea Monster. Wow. You remember that one? Holy shit. Sigmund the Sea Monster and Johnny and Scott were friends. Craziest thing that you ever did see in the land or on the sea. Yes, I remember that one. It was one of my favorites. It was like the kid. He was spin out from H.R. Puff and stuff. Sigmund the Sea Monster. That was some fucked up shit, man. I didn't smoke weed back then, but man, that was fucking awesome. Yeah, that was like, and like the sea monster had all his family and shit. Yeah, sometimes he would bring it on his like brother and uncle and aunt or cousin. Yeah. That was so cool. That was such a cool show. But it had the sea monster on it. Yep, I know. I remember it. You don't think I lived in the 70s, early 80s? Sigmund the Sea Monster and Johnny and Scott were friends. Craziest thing that you ever did see in the land or on the sea. Those are my favorites, man. Like Dr. Shrinker. Remember that Dr. Shrinker? This is what we watched on Saturday mornings. It seemed to play on forever. Time was so much slower back in them days. You could sit home and watch all your cartoons and then go out and play with your friends all Saturday afternoon. And it seemed like a long time, right? When you're a kid. Man, time seemed so slow back then. And just like as life goes on, time speeds up and speeds up and speeds up. So you get where we are now in 2025. Right? Time is flying the fuck by. But we can still go back and remember our childhood. Sigmund the Sea Monster, Pup and Stuff. HR, Pup and Stuff. He's your pal when things get rough. HR, Pup and Stuff. Can't get a little because you can't get enough. I love that song. Once upon a summer day, just a dream from yesterday. Boy and his magic golden flute heard a boat from up the bay. Come and play with me, Jimmy, come and play with me, and I will take you on a trip far across the sea. But the boat belonged to a wicked old witch who had in mind the flute to stick. She waved her wand, and the beautiful boat was gone. And the sky grew dark, the ski grew rough, and the boat sailed on and on and on and on. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-doo. HR, Puff and Stuff. He's your pal when things get rough. Oh, fuck yeah. I love that song. And the guy who played Jimmy, man, he had a hard life and died a hard death. His name was like Jack Stone or something like that. The guy that played Jimmy on HR Puff and Stuff. Look it up. He had a few roles as a child actor. He had some roles as an adult actor too, but then he died very young. And I think he was like a bad drug addict or something. As many young child actors became and died at a young age. HR Puff and Stuff. He's your pal when things get rough. HR Puff and Stuff. You can't do a little because you can't do enough. And Witchy Poo. What a great actress Witchy Poo was. She made HR Puff and Stuff what it was. Without Witchy Poo, that show would have sucked. I used to love that shit, though. Man, if you could like portal back to the 70s, man, holy shit. Man, it was a totally different fucking world. No, but I think it was a great time to have been a child. It was amazing to have grown up in my young childhood in the 70s. It was awesome. But yeah, to try some of this weed that we just got from the fucking birthday fairy. Thank you very much, birthday fairy. Made my day. That's interesting. Thinking about how life was, and it seems like, gosh, such a different world. what we've gone through in 50 years. 50, whatever, how many years since we were youngsters in the 50s? I mean, 70s. 50s, 70s. Man, I'm getting caught in a time warp. It's all about mathematics. So it's a mathematical universe we live in, anyways, right? So, yeah. Interesting time that we've lived through. And here we find ourselves in 2025. Man. Caught somewhere in time. I can strange. Sometimes in my dreams, I feel like I'm time traveling. You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. An infinite land of things and ideas. At the signpost up ahead, your next stop, the Twilight Zone. Case in point, Eric Farmer finds himself in the year 2025. He doesn't know how the fuck he got there. He remembers a time way before, so long gone. Doesn't understand how the world turned into what it is here. But somehow it will all make sense after he makes his little voyage through the Twilight Zone. Wow. How the hell did I get here? 2025. It's my fucking birthday. Fuck. I never thought I would get to my 2025th birthday. Today is my 2025th birthday. Everybody will have their 2025th birthday. No. Fuck yeah. I'm a big fan of the Twilight Zone. It was one of my favorite shows growing up. And here we find ourselves living in the Twilight Zone. It's fascinating. The Twilight Zone predicted all this shit. What was your favorite TV show from the 70s and 60s? Mine was The Twilight Zone. Ding, 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 ding. But there was a lot of great shows. Like Leave It to Beaver, Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley. We had it all back in the 70s, man. So much great music, you know. We had the great the great music of the time, like Led Zeppelin and freaking all kinds of shit like that. Plus, we had all the great shit from the 60s and 50s, like, you know, all that shit. Now here we are in the 2025. Little Britain. I remember them. Is that one of your favorite bands, Ozzy? If you had to pick one favorite band of all time, who would it be? Everybody knows my answer. Little Britain is a TV show. You ever watched The Big Red Car? Donnie Marie. Wow. That's awesome. The Donnie Marie show. I'm a little bit country and I'm a little bit rock and roll. Fuck yeah. I remember the Donnie Marie show. It was good. Back in the day. It was like a spin-off from like you had the dolls and the stage. You know, the only thing that was strange about it was they were like brother and sister. But I guess that's all right. You know, Donnie and Marie. It was wholesome. It was good. They weren't romantic partners. They were brother and sister. Not like, you know, what came before them was, you know, Sonny and Cher, right? Basically, they were inspired by the Sonny and Cher show. I'm a little bit country and I'm a little bit rock and roll. Yeah, it was really good. The Donnie Marie show. Back in the mid to late 70s. That's all we had. You know? We didn't have fucking cable TV. We didn't have fucking the internet. All we had was the Donnie and Marie show. That was it. You had that and Farrah Fawcett and Lee Majors. The $6 Million Man. That was it. That and the Donnie and Marie show. It was after the time of Sonny and Cher. It was after Sonny and Cher's heyday. Fuck yeah. Those were the days. I remember it so well, the 70s. God. It was a great time to live in this world. It was a much, much different world than we have now. I'll tell you what. But I was young. I was just a child back in them days. So it was my perspective of those days. The early to mid to late 70s. It was the best time that ever was for television. You know, you had like Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley. You know, you had Starsky and Hutch, The Rockford Files, some of the greatest shows in TV history. It was all in that time zone, right? I'm a little bit country and I'm a little bit rock and roll. It was great entertainment. That was the way the world was back then. Everything was great. Hawaii 5-0. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Shh, shh, shh. Da, 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 da. Shh, shh, shh. Yeah, that was great. I guess I only paid attention to the beginning with the music. The rest of it was just, I was too young. But it was what was happening back in them days. Hawaii 5-0, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I have to go back and watch it now as an adult, as an old bastard, and see what I think about it. When I was a kid, it was kind of boring. I ain't gonna lie. Looks like my fucking dog food is done cooking. I was never a kid. Look what the cat dragged in. Mr. Kevin Malloy in the house, ladies and gentlemen. He's right, man. I've always been an old fucking bastard. Adam 12. You like that? Yeah, we always used to watch that show. They had Adam 12 where you lived. What Adam 12? There was like brainwashing the public to think cops were their friends. Right? They made a TV show about cops. They've been doing it all along. There's always TV shows about cops, making cops seem cool, right? Oh, damn. Phone is ringing. Oh my God. Hello? Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. Good. Holy shit, that's funny. That was Kathy calling me up, offering me some eggs. What am I gonna say? No, I don't want any eggs. Yeah, she'll meet me at my gate in like 5 minutes and give me some free eggs, man. It's just my birthday, right? I deserve some eggs. The price of eggs these days. Shit, I'll take any blessings I can get from the universe. I don't want those eggs to go to waste either. Someone's got to eat them eggs. I'm an egg eater. I eat my eggs. We were all raised on eating eggs. Hey, thanks, Kevin. Fuck yeah. Nice to see you. Me and Kevin live like a stone's throw from each other. We hardly ever talk to each other. Maybe it's 2 stones throws. It's not very far. So yeah, Kevin Malloy is basically one of my neighbors. I'm not trying to dox him or nothing. I probably watch more MASH than any other show. MASH. Yeah. See, I was never much into MASH. It was not my cup of tea. You know, it was my aunts and uncles and grandparents. They like to watch MASH. I hated that sound of MASH when it was time for the kids to go to bed. Boom, boom, boom. Da 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 da. That was like bedtime. When the MASH sound came on, it's time to go to bed. But yeah, it was a great soundtrack, man. But I'm gonna keep live streaming here for a while, man. It's my birthday, and you know, it might be my last day to live stream for a while. So let's do it. We'll live stream until they cut us off or something. She like the cute tough up like the cute doctor. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'm waiting for Kathy to bring me some eggs, so I got to watch them in my rear view. So I don't want to leave Kathy hanging. It's chilly out there. It's not cold as fuck, but it's not nice, you know. Kevin lives in the neighborhood. What do you think, Kevin? How would you describe the weather? It's not pleasant. I say it's not pleasant, but it's not bad. It's not the kind of weather you want to be outside in for very long. It's not bad. It could be a lot worse. It's been like that all day. You know, it was started a few snow flurries and the wind's blowing. And, and then the sun comes out and it's kind of nice for a minute. And then it gets cloudy and the wind blows. And it's just been one of those days like that. You don't want to be hanging out outdoors. Yeah, fuck yeah. Thanks. Happy birthday for me. And yeah, and happy birthday to me. And is my dog friendly to people? Fuck yeah. My dog loves people. And he's getting better towards other dogs too. And not only happy birthday to me, but happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. It's still St. Patrick's Day season. I consider my birthday is St. Patrick's Day season. We love St. Patty's Day. We like to listen to like Irish punk rock. Like Dropkick Murphy and shit. We listen to that all week. We listen to Dropkick Murphy. My dog loves people, man. There's no doubt about it, man. Kevin knows my dog. He's friendly to people, and he's getting better. I'm training him. He was bad when he was a kid. Thank you. Actually, doing a live stream on my birthday. This is probably the first time I've ever done a live stream on my birthday. Fuck yeah. That's how rare it is. Yeah. So My first birthday live stream. This is my favorite gift, though, man. A whole fucking 5-pack of lighters. You know? That's enough lighters to last me for a year, at least. Thanks to the fucking birthday fairy. Yeah. Yeah, my dog loves people. He's even learning to love other dogs. He's come a long way. I've had him for 9 months now. So yeah, I've done a lot of work with this dog. And he's come a long way from the dog that I got 9 months ago. When my dear old dingo kicked the bucket, and the universe sent me this dog, you know? That's how it works. The universe sent me Jake. Jake and I are doing fucking amazing. Huh, Jake? Huh, Jake? Jake, come here. Jake. Come here. Get on camera. You gotta pull. Jake, say hello. Jakeinator. Jakeinator. What? You want to go outside? You heard that? Jake. Jake, come here. Come here. Come here. Atta boy. Come here. Let me go outside. Atta boy. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. That's the Jakeinator. Can't even see him. Nobody knows the Jakeinator even exists. Jakeinator. Say hello. He's like, no, I want to go outside. You want to go outside? Oh, there's Kathy. Come in.
Did I make it seem like it was going to be several hours? You saw our new dog.
I know. I got carried away yet. Duffy?
Yeah, and he wants to come out here. I mean, when we bring him out, walking around, he wants to go see it. Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
funny.
Okay.
Anyway, you feel old today?
A little bit older than I used to be, because I'm alive.
There you go, right? All right, good night.
Yeah. Duffy. Duffy, that's my family name.
Serious?
Part of my family name, yeah.
That's
The Duffields, my grandfather Duffield. And they used to call him Duffy.
Oh, okay. So you guys probably are related, right?
Yeah, the Duffields, yeah. My grandmother was Grandma Duffield,
Duffield.
but I have
What kind of
the
name is
I have
it?
the last name of Farmer, as
I
you.
know.
But yeah, the Duffields, part of my family. Yeah,
That's funny.
my mother's maiden name is Duffield.
Is it Irish name or no?
Yeah, I think so.
How hard it, I love how
Oh yeah,
friendly he is through the fence.
I'm sure they'll get along great.
I don't know if I want him later.
Not right now. Give them time. When they're more relaxed.
Yeah, but it's really,
Thank you so much,
sure, fine.
Jake. Jake. Sorry. My neighbor brought me some eggs for my birthday. And another birthday card. It says chill out. Happy birthday. Yay, you're having yet another one of those. Love your neighbor. Having another one of those, yes. I am having another one of those. Yeah. Kathy's really cool. Says really cool to have as my next door neighbor. Yeah. And Malloy is not far away. In the neighborhood of us Bungunians, where we live, they call us the Bungunians. You know, I'm just connected to Bungun, so that makes me a Bungunian. I directly border Bungun, so therefore I am a Bungunian. But yeah, Steve and Kathy just got a new dog, so they're all psyched. You got a little dog. It's kind of like a little. I don't know what kind of. It's kind of like a Lhasa. I don't know what it is. It's a mutt. It's a small mutt, but cute. His name's Duffy. Nice little dog. Hey, thanks. Happy birthday to Eric. Thank you very much. I turned 27 again. How many times are we going to keep turning 27, Jake? Every time I turn around, I wake up and I'm 27. It's like Groundhog Day. You want to go back outside? Look at. Thanks everybody for hanging out on my birthday. We're past the 3-hour mark. How old am I? I forgot. Me too. I think I'm 27. That's what I think. Yeah, 27. You know, it's all numerology, right? Whatever 27 means. It's all relative, right? It depends on what you base age on. How many times have you been around the sun? How many trips have you made around the sun? So they say, right? That's what your birthday is. A marking of your latest trip around the sun. It's all relative, man. It doesn't matter what your age is. How old are you? I am fucking timeless. I've been here forever, and I'm gonna remain here forever. I think we're real in reality, we're all timeless. There is no age. Only physically, your body ages. I base age on a number. So what is? I don't give numbers out. I don't answer questions on this channel. You tell me, you give me a number. How old do you think I am? How old do you think I am? If you say, fucking, you've been here forever, you're right. Adam Devil said 59. Kevin says 102. It's just child's play. I'm way older than that. I've been here since the dawn of time, motherfucker. I'm timeless. I'm so old, I'm timeless. You know, 58. If you count the times I've circled around the sun, you're absolutely correct. I've circled around the sun 58 times. You got me. Since I came out of my mother's, you know what? I was conceived even before then. Yeah, who cares, huh? But so you know what I've lived through: the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 21st century. Okay. So yeah, we're basically the same age. Tough Puff and I, as far as our physical body. The physical body is one part of us. There's an eternal part of us. But yeah, fuck it. We talk about these things on our birthdays, right? Everybody, they're gonna squeeze the information out of me one way or another. How old are you, man? How old are you? I'm older than you would guess. I'm very youthful for my age. Because I got a youthful soul. So yeah, everybody wants to be youthful, right? Dang it, I'm older than you. Anyway. I am a forever child. I still don't feel that there's a lot of us forever childs out there. Time goes by, man. What can you say, man? Time just goes by. There's nothing we can do about it. We got two choices in life, right? Get older or fucking die. That's it. So we keep on keeping on, right? We're not ready to die. Who cares? You know, age is a fucking state of mind. We make a big deal about it. I really don't give a shit. Doesn't really affect me that much. I'm still gonna struggle and fight to survive day by day. You know, to the day I fucking die. Eventually, I'm gonna die. I gotta keep struggling to survive until then, right? I lived a very crazy life. Not really. Yeah, I don't know. I got a lot of things that haven't done right correctly in my life. It'll all come back, and I don't give a shit. You know why? Why does life even exist, man? It just does. Why are sunsets good? Why are boobs good? They just are. You know? Why did we have to be born into this world? We just were. You can't really blame your parents for fucking. You say, you know, no, my soul chose to be here to suffer through this life on earth. I don't know. It's a mind-boggling paradox. It's an easy concept or cop out, right? I didn't choose to be here, or didn't you? You know, who knows? It's hard to tell, man. You just live your life day by day, just trying to survive, right? Well, that's what most people in this world do. Just born here to eke out a survival, man. Really, that's what it just seems like. It's like, fuck, I gotta survive one way or another. You know, it's just, and life keeps getting harder and harder on people to survive. That's just the way I see the way the world is going. People are fucking struggling. Blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? We can do our best, man, right? All we can do is our fucking best and enjoy life as much as we possibly can. Fuck yeah. I love every one of you people that are here watching, people that will watch this in the future. You know, people maybe that watch this in their afterlives. I love all of you motherfuckers. Cheers. But there's a lot of questions with what's going on in reality these days. Yeah, on that note, I think we're going to wrap it up, man. And yeah, I don't know. Want to be here next week. I'll try to. I'll see you guys sometime in April, man. Cheers. Love everybody. Fuck yeah.